That right. She has served on many boards and commissions in Clarkdale, including having designed the sustainable practices for business owners in Clarkdale. She respects the opinions of all of her constituents, and she listens. And here is Mayor Prud'homme-Bauer.
Thank you, Deborah.
I think everybody else could hear.
Can you all hear me? Okay, great. Good morning and welcome to wonderful, beautiful Clarkdale. Don't worry about the arm. It's just a little break. It'll be back to normal in a few months, they told me. Anyhow, welcome to Clarkdale on Earth Day 2021. Before I present the proclamation, I want to thank Beverly and the Northern Arizona Climate Change Alliance for putting together this wonderful electric and hybrid car parade. And if you look around the park, we have a lot of these cars around here, including that wonderful truck over there that has been retrofitted to be all electric, I understand. And we have a Mustang over here, an all-electric Mustang you need to check out. But I appreciate all of this. This is absolutely wonderful. Climate change and other environmental degradations have badly damaged our natural systems, along with the new and fatal diseases we face today that have also led to the interruption of the global economy. But just as climate change and the coronavirus painfully remind us the harm we have caused, Earth Day's Restore Our Earth campaign reminds us of the opportunities that lie ahead. We must restore our Earth not just because we care about the natural world, but because we live on it. Every one of us needs a healthy Earth to support our jobs, livelihoods, health and survival, and happiness. A healthy planet is not an option, it is a necessity. 51 years ago, as a member of my high school's ecology club, I helped plan and participate in the first Earth Day on April 22nd, 1970, that was held at my school. And actually, this pin comes from that event. Our Earth Day program raised awareness of polluted air, land, and water from oil spills, polluting factories, overuse of pesticides, auto emissions, and toxic dumps. It was part of a national movement for protecting our precious environment. Earth Day was started by Senator Gaylord Nelson in 1970. The Earth Day movement achieved a rare political moment by enlisting the support from Republicans and Democrats, those rich and poor, urban dwellers and farmers, business and labor leaders. By the end of 1970, the first Earth Day led to the creation of the Federal Environmental Protection Agency and the passage of other environmental laws, including the National Environmental Education Act, the Occupational Safety and Healthy Act, and the Clean Air Act. 2 years later, Congress passed the Clean Water Act. A year after that, Congress passed the Endangered Species Act, and soon after that, the Federal Insecticide, Fungicide, and Rodenticide Act. These laws have protected millions of men, women, and children from disease and death, and have protected hundreds of species from extinction. All of this from 51 years ago when Earth Day began. So here we are 51 years later for Earth Day 2021. As a part of a worldwide movement working in 192 countries to educate and activate the voices of climate leaders, grassroots activists, nonprofit innovators, thought leaders, industrial leaders, artists, musicians, influencers, and our leaders of tomorrow to drive positive action for our planet. So now give me a moment and I will read Clarkdale's proclamation. Whereas on April 22nd, 1970, millions of people looked to the streets to protest the negative impacts of 150 years of industrial development. And since then, millions of people have celebrated Earth Day in order to increase the awareness among people of the issues affecting the environment in which we live. And whereas preserving and enhancing the beauty of Clarkdale is a worthy goal of all of our residents. And whereas Earth Day is now observed in 192 countries and is considered the largest secular holiday in the world, celebrated by more than 1 billion people every year. And whereas the town of Clarkdale is home to 2 net zero energy efficient subdivisions, Crossroads at Mingus and Mountain Gate. And whereas through the efforts of all of our citizens by recycling, conserving natural resources, and helping to keep our community trash free, we help keep Clarkdale a wonderful place to live, work, and play. Now, therefore, I, Robyn Prud'homme-Bauer, Mayor, do hereby proclaim April 22nd, 2021 as Earth Day in the town of Clarkdale, Arizona. So again, I just want to thank Northern Arizona Climate Change Alliance for this wonderful Earth Day event, and for all of you to come out today and to celebrate with us this wonderful moment. And I'd like to turn this back over to Beverly for some more comments, and I believe we have some music.
Thank you so much, Mayor Prud'homme-Bauer. Isn't it wonderful that we have seen the mayors stand up for Earth Day all along our parade? That just gives me heart.